This is serious shit. I have no freedom. I am owned by these, okay? Do you understand what it feels like? The thrill wears off very fast, okay? So if you think it's funny to mess around with hormones, don't, it's not fun. It's not fun. I hate this. I hate this. And I don't want to see anyone else go down a path that makes them
All right, in this video, we are headed over to the Officer Tatum's channel to listen to a video about a trans woman exposes Big Pharma. You know, oftentimes when you hear about some of these trans movement and things that are happening there, it is often made to look like it's a good thing. Everything is great. I'm sure there are trans people whose experience is okay and they are happy with their results. That's fine. But it's not always as good as they make it, or at least trying to make it appear to be. There are some really sad cases, and there are more bad cases than there are good ones. And oftentimes, this is not being highlighted. Now, this is a woman who is going to tell you the story for what it is, and we're going to listen to Officer Tatum's take on that, and we're going to go on with this one. This is a really good video. I'm going to put a link to the original YouTuber below. Make sure you go and check him out. If you haven't already subscribed to his channel, make sure you do that. I give him credit for this one. All right, friends, without further ado, let us now get into the heart of the message. And make sure you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click the bell icon for more. All right, friends, let's do this thing.
This is my life as someone who has been both chemically and surgically castrated. I am now owned by the pharmaceutical industry.
Now, will you listen to they, them? This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Make sure you get the merch link in the description section. 40% off all of your favorite items. I can click on it so you can see all the good products that we have in there that we're doing 40% off. So you can go buy all your favorite merch that you couldn't get earlier last year. We got them all available for you because we want to clear these out and get some of our new products in. Also, this shirt that I'm wearing right now is available on pre-order. One Nation Under God, the coldest shirt that you're going to buy from the store. I always say that about all my shirts, but every time we make a new one, I love it. One Nation Under God, you can get the shirt, pre-order it, or hit notify me when made available, which will pop up right here. You can either pre-order or notify me made available. Pre-order people, they're going to get their merch no matter what. They're going to get it on time. Notify me made available, it may be sold out before you get it. So make sure you make your decision wisely and get your merch today. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, are you going to listen to they, them? Now, I don't know this how they identify, but every time I get on here and I talk about this, people act like I'm being malicious. I'm telling you, you do not want to force young people into this environment. And even the people who claim that they want to be a part of this transitioning and transgenderism and all this, even the people who claim that they want to be a part of it, they're not telling you on the other side of it what the repercussions are. Just like when you go to prison. People get out of prison, yeah, I'm with the prison. And then they do talk like that after they get out of prison because you know what happened to them when they go to prison. But anyway, they go to prison and they don't tell you about the fact they got raped in there. They don't tell you about the fact that they can't sleep at night and they hear people screaming and moaning all night and people getting shanked. And them missing their mama and them and their baby mama and then went out and slept with another man and they dying on the inside. They don't never tell you that part of going to prison, and people don't never tell you this part of transitioning. Now, I'm going to let the woman or the man or them, they or he, she, whatever you want to call them, it, whatever they identify as, I'm going to let that tell you something. Roll the film.
This is my life as someone who has been both chemically and surgically castrated. I am now owned by the pharmaceutical industry.
Before I finish this, I would have got tricked. I just want y'all to know. That looked like a woman. Now, I don't know what chemically, I don't know if this was a woman that tried to turn into a man and went back to a woman, or this is a man trying to be, bro, if this a man, it's wild out here.
He says it's wild. It's true though, because they've done. I I mean, these people have definitely put in some work. For them to even be able to do that to a man and get him to look like a woman like this, that's still very impressive. Even though we know it is humanly impossible to do that. But if you were to judge based on looks only, this deceived, completely buy into it because they've done their work. Yeah, I've seen some trans women in the streets also. I could not tell the difference. I was so dull. I was like, what? You know, sometimes they reveal it. It's like, no, I'm a man, but I'm a trans. I'm like, huh? You gotta be kidding me. But yeah, they've certainly done something. They've achieved something, but it's just they're still playing God's though. They're still playing with fire. I don't think it's fair. But let's keep listening here.
Okay? This is not fun. This is not glamorous. This is not cool. This is not part of any trend, okay? This is serious shit. I have no freedom. I am owned by these, okay? Do you understand what it feels like? The thrill wears off very fast, okay? So if you think it's funny to mess around with hormones, don't. It's not fun. It's not fun. I hate this. I hate this. And I don't want to see anyone else go down a path that makes them reliant on this.
I destroyed my life with puberty blockers. So I think I get the point of what happened, even though you can probably read it there. It's really small, but it said, I'm 24 years old and I can't imagine suffering another 50 years or so like this. I just wish that all the information came out existing in 2014. So what it appears to be, because I knew ain't no man looking like that. But what it appears to be is that the young person took puberty blockers, which I think that it was a girl trying to transition to a boy, and when they were younger, they took puberty blockers. And so once they started messing up with the hormones and doing all of the stuff like that, now the residual effect, now that this person is a woman, this person want to live as a woman, now they're suffering, unfortunately. But I hope that this is a message that everybody received. It looked like it was in English and in Spanish. So share it everywhere that you can, because I really hope that young people that are experiencing this, that want to get into this experience, can see this video and learn from a person who's already experienced it. Now, I got to get back on the radio. I had to take a break to talk about this. Hold the phone. Don't hold the phone. I ain't on the radio. Like and subscribe to the channel. Get your merch. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, I put out 3 videos a day, so make sure you go to the playlist that says new video and watch more videos. Subscribe to this channel. Let's go, baby.
Well, that speaks for itself, right? I mean, do you need to hear my take on this? There you hear it from another person who's been there, done that. She's gone through the experience and came out to tell the story. You know, you happen to be a young person watching this and you're dealing with some of that mental health issues concerning your gender and so on. And I will say you want to be very thoughtful about your decision here. Don't go with your emotions and don't let the culture decide for you. Especially when it comes to a situation like this. This is a very important decision. You can't play with that. You can't second guess it. It's not as easy and as simple and as lovely as they put it. There's a deception behind some of this stuff, just as it is sitting in the video here. The devil doesn't like to, he likes to make it appear it's good until you get in there and you find out it was not as good as they told me it was going to be. And a lot of trans people are waking up to this reality, like, they were deceiving me, man. They were deceiving me. And I think this is why you need to pay attention. There's a lot of deception going on behind the scene here. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of tricks. And I think you need to be thoughtful about choices that you make concerning that. Look at this. 2 Timothy 3:13 is one of my favorite verses. I share this over and over again in this channel. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse. So where are the evil men and seducers? Evil men, seducers. They're waxing worse and worse. What are they going to be doing? Deceiving and being deceived. So these men are deceived, but they went on to do a work of deceiving others. So I'm telling you, these evil men today, they are in the pharmaceutical companies, medical science, doctors, therapists. Many of them are part of the evil men. You would think these are bad people that are out in the streets. No, these are book smart intellectuals. We're talking about people who we should have faith and confidence in. They are the one deceiving people. Just look at the world and everything that's ever been wrong with it. Marxism and all that. These were educated people. What about the eugenics? These were educated people. What about the French Revolution and some of the philosophers? Educated people. What about the theory of evolution? Educated people. What am I saying is like some of the worst pains in our society came and was brought about by smart and educated people. This is not to say education is wrong. No, I think when education lacks common sense in a relationship with God, it becomes a curse. So the thing is, some of these people are deceiving people, and unfortunately, there's a lot of youth. There's a lot of youth. There's a lot of children today. People have blood on their hands. You know that, right? They have blood on their hands. They have blood on their hands. And they're going to have to answer to God for it. They are butchering people, body parts. They're using that to create and do their own experimental stuff. And they call it science. Lord have mercy.